So my name is Jo-Anne Robertson, and I'm the program manager of Program Without Walls. That's a coalition of 7 agencies, and Art Starts has been a member agency since we started in 1993. Art Starts is really unique in our coalition. We run programs for young children, 0 to 6 years old, and this is a targeted program for children living in vulnerable circumstances. And I think what makes Art Starts really special is that it builds on people's strengths. And for many of the moms and caregivers that come to our program, they may have left their home country where they had, a profession, a lot of status, and they're coming to a new country, and very often they may be learning English. They may have really left everything behind, and they're really struggling to settle in Canada. And one example of Art Starts was a program that a young mother attended, and she loved the Art Starts program. And at the end of the program, she brought a form of artwork that she did herself, and it was a form of embroidery that was really, really intricate and really special. And she showed it to the coordinator of Art Starts. And the coordinator said, "This is fabulous. Do you want to teach it?" And she spoke not a word of English. And Art Starts said, "That's not a problem. We'll get an interpreter to interpret from Spanish to English so you can teach this to the rest of the group." So the next Art Starts session that started was actually delivered in Spanish from one of the participants to a new group of women, and it was possible because Art Starts saw the strength and the abilities of this woman rather than a deficit, which I think we often as service providers just look at people's needs and not their strengths. And that was a hugely successful program, but it was also personally successful for that woman to show her strengths and her leadership. Everyone learned a lot of new Spanish words, and you would hear people going down the table saying, "Pass me the scissors. How do you call these? Tijeras." What? Tijeras. I just was so impressed at how the barrier of language is not a barrier in the arts, and Art Starts didn't see it as a barrier. It was just another process to overcome, but it doesn't stop people from being creative and being self-expressive, and it doesn't stop people from expressing who they are. And I think that's the gift of the arts that they contribute to Program Without Walls, is everyone who walks in the door is the master of their own art piece.